Southdale, Niakwa Place. Are home prices falling in your neighborhood? Let's go over all the data and you can make an informed decision and not have to go off of what's happening in the media right now. If you're liking our content, subscribe to our YouTube channel, hit the button there, and then click the bell button as well, and you will get a notification letting you know when our videos come out. And if you really want to give us some love, go to Google, give us a Google review. They help us so much. If you're listening this to the form of a podcast, feel free to subscribe to our podcast. Let's talk about what has sold in Southdale and Niakwa Place from January 1st to June 30th, 2022. Today is currently to date is June 11th, 2022. I'm Stephen Olyniuk, Remax Performance Realty. And as of today's date, it's showing that there were 59 homes that were listed in the Southdale and Niakwa Place neighborhoods. 9 are currently active. Of those 59 homes, 49 have sold. One's been a voluntary withdrawal. There's 0 pending and 0 that have expired. Now we're going to scroll down and take a look at some of the numbers here, starting off with the average square footage of homes in Niakwa Place and Southdale. 1,514 square foot is the average. List price average of $459,000 and the average sold price of $451,000. Now, 100 sold to list ratio at 108%, and you're saying, well, how could it be higher? And it's 8% over list is where they've been selling when you've got a $459 for a list price and a $451 as a sold price. We've got a few higher price homes that haven't sold. There was $1 million home, the $1.15 million that was listed, but yet the highest sold price was $919,000. So that can affect this number right here, and we'll get into that further as well. Let's talk about what has sold in the last number of years here. If we look at 2017, average selling price, Southdale, Niakwa Place, $381,000. 2018 year went up to $497,000, dropped in 19 like every other neighborhood, dropped in 19 at $374,000, and stayed pretty flat in 2020. Big jump in 2021, whereas other neighborhoods we saw more of a jump in 2020 and then in 2021, and then stayed pretty flat into 2022, whereas the next part we saw a huge jump in other neighborhoods. So we've gone from 2021 at 465-ish to 466 to around 484. Now I'm thinking we're going to see this number pull back a little bit, this neighborhood as well as others. Seen an interest rate go up at 1%, and that's got people freaked out a little bit and really shouldn't. We'll talk about that in a second. We are seeing a little bit of inventory coming back to the market right now. It's still a very good seller's market out there. Months of inventory in Winnipeg are at 1.39, up from 1.19. Month before that, we were barely under 1% of inventory. And anytime you're between 1 and 4 months of inventory, you're in a good seller's market. 4 to 6 months is a balanced market, and 6 months and beyond is a good buyer's market. So real good seller's market. It has got a little bit better for buyers right now and will get better for buyers throughout the year. So let's talk about what's going on in the media too, and the numbers that and what they're talking about the numbers. We're hearing media reports that housing prices or housing sales are down by this amount. Well, yes, they are down by that amount. We're going off of 2021 numbers, which was a record year and not the norm. If we look at normal type of years, we go back to 2018, 2019, beginning part of 2020, our sales numbers are still above those. And those are kind of the consistent numbers. So we're doing better then. So the real estate market is really doing well right now. And it's doing better. It couldn't keep climbing the way it was. That wasn't good for anything. I do think our housing prices will pull back a little bit. And, people can get in a little bit of a flap about that. And it doesn't matter unless you're selling. You don't win or lose at real estate unless you're actually selling a house. And if you're not selling it doesn't matter. So people say, should I buy right now? Well, the best time to buy real estate is right now. The only way to hedge inflation is to buy real estate. Any expert will tell you that. So are you thinking of listing your home? Are you wondering what your home is worth? We can do complimentary reports on you for your home, your neighborhood, give you an exact value of what it's been worth. We can go over all the data and to show you if it's a good time for you to list or not, and how we would go through the process of listing your home. If you're a buyer, we've got some great strategies in place and can help you out. And like I said, the next best time to buy real estate is right now, because that's the only way to hedge real estate. Or hedge inflation is with real estate. Also, when people are talking about buying, we always ask the question, is it a short-term time gain? Is it a long-term? If you're talking 10, 15, 20 years, you're going to look like a hero no matter what you do. You buy real estate now, and in 20 years, you're going to look like a hero. Anyways, thanks for watching. If any real estate related questions, you can put them in the chat below. You can send us a message, and we'd love to have a conversation with you. We love talking all things real estate. We'd love to list your home. We'd love to help you out as a buyer. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a wonderful day.